channel. So Joe and I just finished shopping at Fresh Market, and just to give you guys a little bit of like a background, we've decided to do the Whole30 diet. So Joe read the book. There's two books. There's the first one that's called It Starts With Food, which kind of gives you like all the reasons why you should do the Whole30, and then the actual Whole30 book is like pretty much a little bit more about that, and then just like goes into like the recipes. So we've decided to give it a try, which is for a lot of different reasons. We just kind of want to get back into like eating healthier and just like cleansing and just kind of getting rid of like a lot of the bad foods that we've been eating, totally cutting sugar, and we just kind of want to see what it does to our body. And I'm still nursing Riley, so we're excited to kind of see like how that helps her temperament. So for the next 30 days, I'm probably gonna be super cranky. So I figured I'd just kind of bring you guys along in this Whole30 experience, kind of let you guys know how it's going, kind of let you know like what some of like the struggle points are. So what we did today is like the past week we've been meal planning, and Joe like found this really cool app that he likes. So if I find a link to it, I'll leave it down below so you guys can check it out. And he pretty much like meal planned for the whole week. And then we got like an ingredient list, and then we went to Fresh Market today and we got all the ingredients that we needed for the week. So I figured I would just kind of show you guys some of the stuff that we bought, because the Whole30 diet is kind of complicated in the sense that there's like a lot of foods that are not compliant with the diet. So like there's a lot of label reading you have to do, and you kind of have to make sure that the foods that you're buying like don't have certain ingredients in it. So like pretty much like all the stuff that I used to love and enjoy, I can't have for the next 30 days. So I know that for some people who are looking to do the Whole30, it's kind of helpful to just kind of see what other people buy and to see what some of the things are that we pick up that you guys can also buy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what we bought, and we'll start there. In the meantime, Joe is gonna go ahead and go through our entire like refrigerator and pantry and just get rid of all the stuff that's not compliant. One of the things that they tell you in the book is just like to get rid of like any temptation to just like get rid of all the stuff that you can't have. So that is what he's doing. So I picked up this almond milk, and really it's just gonna be mostly like for some smoothies that I'm planning on making. It's the unsweetened, no sugar added version, because like I said, you can't have any sugar. I also got the creamer because this is what I'm gonna be putting in my coffee, and because it's unsweetened, this one should be pretty much compliant. Joe got some Tabasco sauce because I think one of the recipes that he's gonna make later on this week calls for some cumin seeds. Got some ghee. This is like, I don't even know what are we using this for? The ghee?
It's just kind of like used to cook instead of butter. Use that.
Oh, okay.
Clarified butter.
Okay, it's clarified butter, so it's like butter with all of the dairy taken out of. Okay, so we're gonna kind of use this to cook, I'm pretty sure. So then I picked up a couple of these Lara bars. These in particular, the cashew cookie ones, are Whole30 compliant. I think there's only just dates and cashews in here, so I got a couple of these. Okay, then we got 3 dozen eggs, and we got the organic eggs. I don't know, these were probably like some of the more expensive eggs, but we got 3 dozen eggs because like that's pretty much all we're gonna eat in the morning. So we got 2 avocados because you can have like sliced avocados, like put them in your salad, or you can make like a homemade guacamole. This is parsley, just for some of the recipes. I got some mini cucumbers. I don't know what these are for. Like I said, Joe's the one that did all the meal planning. Oh, they're for salads? Okay, so these are for salads. Got an orange. We got some onions. We got a crap ton of potatoes. And then we got some apples. I got 2 kinds of apples. I think these were Fuji apples. And then I got Granny Smith apples too. One of the things that you can kind of make for like a dessert is just like sliced apples and almond butter. With like a little bit of cinnamon, so that's gonna be kind of like my go-to dessert recipe. So then we also got this Lacroix. Lacroix is compliant, so Joe likes this lemon one. And then I got these also, which are compliant, the sparkling water Spindrift. I got them in 3 different flavors. I got the raspberry lime, this one that is orange mango, and I also got this one that's blackberry. I kind of just wanted to find like a sparkling water that I actually like. So I'm gonna try these out, see which one's my favorite, and then from there we can just keep buying that one. Okay, and then this is probably my favorite thing that we found at Fresh Market. Diced sweet potatoes. It is so freaking hard to like actually cut up sweet potatoes from scratch like yourself. So these they sell in the frozen section, and literally this is gonna make our life so much easier. So I got 2 bags of these. Okay, and then we got 2 packs of this bacon. We're pretty sure this is compliant. It's no sugar added bacon, so we got some of this for our breakfast. Also got these. Tara makes these plantain chips that are cooked in coconut oil, so technically you're not really supposed to snack in between meals when you're doing the Whole30, but that's probably not gonna be the case with me. So I wanted to have some kind of snacks that I could go to, so these are compliant. So this is a zucchini, and then we have some lemons. We have another onion here. And then Joe found this Himalayan pink salt. I'm not really sure what we're gonna use it for, but we've heard really good things about it. We got some spinach for salads and also to use in my smoothie. Got pineapple chunks, so I'm gonna be eating a lot of fruit. We also got strawberries, so I'm gonna cut these up and get them just like ready to eat. I have cherry tomatoes also for salads. And then we've got sage and rosemary, just for more of the recipes that we're making. Okay, so then in here we have some Boston lettuce. This we're gonna use for some pork tacos that we're gonna make later this week. Instead of using like tortillas, you're gonna use this lettuce. More herbs here, so I'm not really sure what this is. Cilantro maybe. Green onions over here. And then we have some Brussels sprouts. I actually really love Brussels sprouts, so I'm hoping that we can cook them so that they taste kind of how they taste in the restaurants. And then we have a cauliflower, because we're gonna make cauliflower rice, and supposedly it's pretty easy to make it in the food processor, so we will definitely let you know how that works out. We got a whole thing of oranges, got some bananas, and then just another onion here. And then those are the Granny Smith apples that I was talking about for that dessert that I'm gonna make. Got some red wine vinegar. And then we got some avocado oil. These are just good oils to cook with. Just got some coconut oil. We got some minced garlic. We got some sweet potato puree, which is for one of the recipes that we're making. And then just some sea salt. Got this ground mustard, which is also for one of the recipes that we're making. And then some black pepper. And then this is all the meat that we bought. So we kind of did some damage in the meat department. We got some ground turkey, which is what we're gonna use we're gonna make like breakfast patties using this ground turkey. So we're gonna be making those from scratch. So this is the only stuff that survived in our refrigerator. We cleaned out all of this stuff is the stuff that was non-compliant. So all of this is either gonna go in our second fridge for later or be thrown out. So we have to go through this and kind of decide what's gonna happen there. Okay, so then we have more chicken cutlets. And then we got 3 of these New York strip steaks. The New York strips, they were $9.99 each. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut them in half, so that way each meal, it's only like $5 a meal for like the steak. So 4 boneless pork chops, and then we got some center cut pork chops. So now Joe's just gonna go ahead and organize the refrigerator just how he wants it. So Joe listened to the first book, which is It Starts With Food, like I said before. He listened to it in the audiobook version. So he listened to that on the way to like a work trip, and he came back and he was like all about it. He just kind of got us to thinking about like what we're eating and just that we needed to make some changes. So then we went ahead and we bought these other 2 books. So these are the 2 books. We bought the Whole30, which again just goes into detail about the actual diet, and then it has some recipes at the end, and it kind of just talks about best practices for like prepping and like things that you need to consider before you start. So this is a really good book if you're gonna actually think about doing the diet. And then this is Whole30 Fast and Easy, which I picked up at Publix, and this one just has like super easy, simple meals. So some of the ones that we're gonna be doing this week come from this book. Actually, I think that one, that chicken one. Yeah, this rosemary garlic chicken is supposedly really good. We're probably not gonna do that cabbage thing because I'm not a fan of that, but my sister's actually doing the Whole30 also, and she did this rosemary garlic chicken and she said it was delicious. Are you excited to start, Joseph?
Yes. It's about time.
It's about time. It's like, what's the biggest thing about the Whole30? Like, if you had to summarize it in like a couple sentences, like what is it about?
It's similar to a cleanse, so it just causes your body to reset. It's not necessarily related, it's not considered a diet, but it's just a whole body reset on food. It's just a smarter way of eating.
And it's mostly like eliminating sugar?
Yeah, sugar's a big one that's gone. Alcohol, legumes, grains, so breads are out.
Mostly all carbs?
Pretty much. Those kind of carbs.
Yeah, like no pasta.
No pasta.
Obviously no soda.
Nope. No sugars.
So like we're gonna be having coffee and it's gonna be black coffee for 30 days.
Just black coffee. People add coconut milk or almond milk.
Right,
so,
which we got the almond milk creamer.
And that's the other big thing that's not a part of the diet is dairy. No dairy.
Right, no dairy, no cheeses, None of that. Yeah, so I'm pretty much like along for the ride. Joe's the one that actually did the reading of like all like the nitty-gritty stuff. I just didn't have time to go in and read like all the stuff that you're supposed to eat and not supposed to eat. I was just kind of like, I will support you. I will do it with you. Just tell me what it is that we're supposed to eat, because I don't have time to read a book about it. So like all the stuff that I pick up, I have to ask him like, is this compliant? Does this work? Can I eat this? And then most of the time he tells me no, and then I get very sad. Hey guys, so it's a lot later. We totally got distracted. We were just like hanging out with Riley for a little while, but all of the groceries have been put away. I wanted to let you guys know how much I spent, because I know I'll get that question. So today at Fresh Market, we spent $305, which I know it's crazy. It sounds like so much, and it is a lot. Like when I saw the bill, I was like, holy crap, like that's not normally what we spend on groceries for a week. So obviously that's not like sustainable for a whole month. But I will say like a lot of the stuff that we bought, I feel like we're gonna be able to use throughout the whole 30 days. Like all the oils that we got, a lot of like the sauces and things like that will last us the whole 30 days. And then like I also told Joe, like we're gonna have to like see how much food we actually end up using. So I don't wanna like make a whole bunch of food ahead of time and then have it go bad. So if we realize that like the recipes we're making are having like a lot of leftovers, then we're gonna have those leftovers for a couple days. So some of the food that we bought this week may actually like go into next week's, like, you know, into the meal plan for next week. So we'll see. I'm definitely gonna let you guys know, because again, this is the first time we do it, but I do want to be able to help you guys if this is something that you're thinking about doing. I know that when Joe told me that that he wanted to do it, I was kind of like scared at first, because again, there's a lot of investment money wise, and like I don't know, like I'm not used to coming up with meals, and I'm not a cook, I'm not a chef by any means. So I want to be able to like share this experience with you guys, let you know how I'm feeling, let you know how I'm doing. And along the way, I'm also going to be sharing like a lot of the recipes that I find to be like really good. So this will be one of many whole 30 videos if all goes well. So just stay tuned for those. If you did like this video, if you liked seeing like our haul and like our first experience shopping, then I'd really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and also subscribe like if you just want to see more Whole 30 videos. Make sure that that notification bell is turned on, so that way the next time that we post a video, you'll get notified. And that's it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.